Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to dig into something really specific, but something that's absolutely critical for anyone working in mobile video production. We're talking about the travel case. Specifically, the Datavideo HC-850S wheeled travel case, which is designed for one job, and that's to protect the SHOWCAST 100 video switcher and its power supply.
And, that protection is it's completely non-negotiable.
Mm.
I mean, when you're moving high-end AV equipment from place to place, things happen. If that SHOWCAST 100 gets damaged in transit, well, your whole live broadcast is gone. So this really isn't a luxury. It's a baseline requirement.
Okay, so let's unpack that. We hear marketing terms like rugged or built like a tank all the time, but what does that actually mean for this HC-850S case?
Well, our sources really boil it down to three key things.
Okay.
It's water-resistant, dust-resistant, and probably most importantly, impact or crush resistant.
Crush resistant. So that's not just about, say, dropping it off a table.
Exactly. Think about it being stacked under hundreds of pounds of other gear in a cargo hold or on a baggage cart. That's the scenario crush resistance is for. And then inside that custom cut foam, it's not just a soft cushion.
It's more than just padding.
It is. It's engineered to stop those tiny constant microvibrations you get during travel. Because that's what fatigues the internal components, the solder points, over many trips.
Ah, so you're protecting the sensitive electronics from the inside out, really?
You've got it. It's all about long-term stability for the gear.
And for anyone who needs these specifics, the part number is HC-850S, and the price today is $469.
Which you have to weigh against the risk. And it's not just about impact. The case also has reinforced padlock holes. So physical security is a big piece of the puzzle here.
Right, so the protection is covered. But what about actually getting it from point A to point B? I mean, the case itself weighs over 22 pounds. That's before you even put the switcher inside.
Yeah, that could be a huge pain. But they've clearly thought about that. You've got the built-in wheels and a pretty solid retractable tow handle.
So the standard travel-friendly features.
Right, but they feel robust.
Yeah.
The whole thing is designed to make that load feel, well, manageable for one person.
And the exterior dimensions are pretty specific, too.
They are. It's 22.5 by 18 by 10.25 inches.
So definitely not for the overhead bin on a plane.
No, but those dimensions seem optimized for checking as baggage or for stacking efficiently in a production truck.
I also noticed our sources pointed out a couple of nice logistical incentives.
Yeah.
Free USA shipping and the full Datavideo factory warranty are included.
That's a good sign. It shows they're confident enough in the product to really stand behind its durability.
Which brings us back to the value. Let's connect the cost of this case to the cost of what it's protecting.
Exactly. The central nervous system of your whole operation. The SHOWCAST 100 4K streaming studio alone is $5,499. And if you're using this case for a bigger setup, say the full SHOWCAST 100 TRK3 production bundle, you're safeguarding an investment that's closer to $17,500.
Wow. Okay, when you frame it like that $469 price for the case.
It feels less like an expense and more like an insurance premium.
An insurance premium you absolutely have to pay.
Precisely. And there's one more small detail that's a huge deal for certain buyers.
What's that?
It's TAA compliant.
The Trade Agreements Act.
Which means it meets U.S. government procurement requirements. That opens the door to federal contracts where that compliance is mandatory.
So the key takeaway here seems to be that the HC-850S is a very focused solution. It combines that almost military-grade resilience, water, dust, and crush resistance with practical, crew-friendly mobility like the wheels and handle. And it's all engineered to guarantee one very high-value, pretty much irreplaceable piece of gear survives the trip.
Which leaves you, the listener, with a final provocative thought. Datavideo also sells a slightly more generic option, the HC-850 wheeled trolley for $385.
Okay.
This one we've been discussing, the custom-fitted, more rugged HC-850S, is $469. The difference is just $84. So the question to ask yourself is that $84 a fair price for the complete peace of mind that comes from knowing your $5,000 centerpiece is protected by a case that was engineered, foam and all, specifically for it? How do you value that perfect fit? That's the real decision when you're thinking about production readiness.